Gamestop Exclusive Games. Let's check it out. Alright guys, so there are quite a few exclusive games at GameStop. A lot of people don't know these games are exclusive to GameStop, and that's the reason why they're you can't find them any other place unless they're from secondhand sellers usually. So first game I want to show you guys here is Tales of Hearts R for the Vita. I love the Tales series, you guys know that. This game was only at GameStop. This is the only way you could get it. I do like the game, but this is one of the only Tales games that I haven't beaten yet. And something really threw me off about the game. It's just that the game, the English translation, or there's no English translation, but the game, the way the dialogue in the game is, or the text in the game is, it's like they wanted to do English voice acting for it, but they never got to do it. So this felt kind of weird. I don't know, this kind of felt off to me. I am close to beating the game, but I just never did really feel compelled to get it. But right now, as of this video, most likely, most GameStops are not probably even carrying Vita games anymore, unless they don't really have any that anymore. So, you probably have to get it from a secondhand seller on eBay or whatnot. But here's something to know: if you get the PAL version of this game, they actually came with a manual and everything for it. So they really looked out on the PAL edition of this game. I'm actually looking at that one right now, so I can kind of get a manual for this one. But anyways, GameStop exclusive Tales of Hearts R. If you can find it, pick it up. And the next game here is Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. This came out for Xbox 360 and, well, it's not Xbox 360, excuse me, Xbox One and PS4. This is the definitive edition of Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom. And the reason I said definitive is because the DLC characters are actually embedded on the disc. So Jill Valentine and that other octopus guy, I forgot his name, they are on here. So this came out a little bit before the Marvel Infinite game came out, so it was kind of like a precursor to that. I don't know, they wanted to get the hype up for it, so they put this out there, and they say, hey, we got another Marvel game coming out. Unfortunately, it didn't really live up to the hype, but this one definitely always will. I had a lot of fun with Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. The next game, exclusive there, Secret of Mana. Some people had a problem with Secret of Mana. I loved it. This was the game. It kind of got me into pretty much did get me into RPGs. I have a soft spot in my heart for this game, and this was a GameStop exclusive. Let me open it up, make sure it didn't come with a manual. Yeah, it didn't come with a manual. And also, I found out too that there's the PAL edition of this game. It might have came with a manual. I'm not really sure about that, but there is a PAL edition that people could get. That's more accessible if you can't find it at GameStop in America, I guess, but. As far as I know right now, GameStop have plenty of these, so you should be able to pick up a copy easy. But it's kind of cool how you're seeing how some of these games are really cool that GameStop has exclusively. Next game here, this is one of my favorites. This probably is my favorite GameStop exclusive. Prototype Bundle. Prototype is a sandbox game, and you play as Alex Mercer, and he is one of the best anti-heroes I've ever seen in a video game. I mean, not only does he sport a cool hoodie, but this dude is just he's brutal. He does not mess around. If you played Prototype games before, I mean, seriously, they are insanely good. Now, the second game, I can't really say the same about. I do think it's good, but I think it kind of throws you off because you're not playing as Alex in the second game. I mean, Alex is the one you want to play as, but still very good games. Definitely check them out. And GameStop exclusive. I've only seen this at GameStop. I haven't seen it anywhere else. Definitely check out Prototype Bundle, but just be aware that it's not really enhanced from the other versions of it. At least it didn't seem like it to me. I just think they kind of just ported it over in a bundle. All right. Oops. All right. This game tripped people out. This is Home Sweet Home. This is a horror game. You could play with VR and play without VR. Now, the thing about this game this is the crazy part. A lot of people were finding out about this game on eBay, so they were buying eBay copies, but they didn't know it was a GameStop exclusive, so they were spending that extra money, on eBay. Some people were paying almost $50 to $70 for the game. I was like, why are people paying that much money? It's only $30 at GameStop. And my buddy Marcus was looking for it, and I told him no, man, it's not on eBay, it's on GameStop. That's where you get it from. So he picked up his copy on the cheap. He probably wouldn't have bought it on eBay anyway, but still. Home Sweet Home. a first-person horror game. Very scary. You don't know, you're in a kind of like a maze-like area. First, you start off in this room, and it's like a maze. There's a ghost chasing you. This ghost is creepy. If she sees you, man, just get the hell out of there. If you don't get out of there immediately, she'll get you, and it's just crazy. You have to hide from her. From what I remember, you can't really fight back in this game. You have to mostly run from everything. Very scary game. I beat the game, but man, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, man. That ending was bullshit. So if you play the game, you know what I mean. But overall, the game is a fun game, good experience. I did a live stream of it, had a lot of fun. But this is a GameStop exclusive as well. You guys been waiting for this one. Bendy and the Ink Machine. Bendy and the Ink Machine. I haven't really played much of it. You know, Jason picked it up. He was really enjoying it. I haven't got really that much time to hadn't got much time to play it like I want to yet. But that was another GameStop exclusive. This was only $20 for the PS4 and the Xbox One, and the Switch version I think was $10 more. You guys know the reason why. I guess it's more expensive to put it on a cartridge or whatever. But Bendy and the Ink Machine, only at GameStop. Look, they're even starting to put their little logo on it, say, "Hey, only at GameStop," which is pretty hilarious. But I like seeing games like this that are on the cheap because it's something you get into easy. And this is not a AAA title, but it's an interesting title, and it has some scares in it from what I've seen. So Bendy and the Ink Machine, a lot of you guys probably know about it more than I do. So let me know in the comments what you think of this one. This is probably one of my favorite GameStop exclusives. This is Song of the Deep. Song of the Deep it's a Metroidvania type game. I know people hate that term, but that's what it is. It's about a girl who's looking for her father in the sea, from what I remember. I haven't played this game in like 2 years. But they had a collector's edition, and they had a standard edition. I got the collector's edition of it. And I remember at the time when I went to GameStop to promote this game, because this was I think this was the first game they published. Might be the first or second game that I know that they published themselves. And they had all this merchandise of Song of the Deep all around. It was like credit everywhere. I was like, Jesus, man, there's too much of this stuff. But I was happy to pick this up. It's actually a really cool game. It's very interesting. You don't really, I don't want to say you don't see games like this. You probably see games like this all the time. But, it's actually a good Metroidvania type game. I know we have a bunch of them out there, but this one is one of those ones that'll stick out to you. So, Song of the Deep, GameStop exclusive. I don't know if it's easy to find a collector's edition of it anymore. I mean, it probably is, but you'll find a standard edition all over the place. So definitely check these out. All right, so I have a couple more on the list that I don't actually own here. Killing Floor 2, GameStop exclusive, published by them actually. That one, I remember this as a first-person shooter or a first-person something in that game. It didn't really appeal to me, but maybe you guys have played it, But that's another GameStop exclusive you guys might want to try out. DeFormers, another game by GameStop, published by them. Don't know too much about it, but like I said, that's another one that you guys might want to look into. Tenchu X, Dark Secret, is actually a DS GameStop exclusive. Only came out on the DS for GameStop, and that game was actually really, from what I've seen, it's kind of really tough to find. That's another one for you guys if you like the Tenchu games. Has Been Heroes, another game published by GameStop themselves. You might want to check that one out. And one of my favorites, and you guys probably remember this one a lot because of that whole scandal GameStop tried to pull with the used copies of this game. Xenoblade Chronicles. Xenoblade Chronicles I have not played, but I've always been interested in trying that game out. I'm a big fan of Xenogears and Xenosaga, but I never kind of transferred over and played the newer series of those type games. You guys probably know what happened with GameStop, where they tried to sell the used copies. I'm not even gonna go into all that crap. That was just insane. But that's just taking away from what we're trying to talk about in the video. But these are GameStop exclusives you guys might want to check out. There are a lot more. And I know I missed some in this video. I may do another video about this, just to kind of put out some more out there for people. But definitely do not sleep on GameStop, folks. They have, I know a lot of people hate on them, but man, GameStop is good to have them around. They were trying to do exclusive games. Hopefully they'll keep doing that. I'll definitely support them. Katamari is another one too. The Katamari game that just came out for Switch and probably PS4. Maybe I'm wrong about PS4 version. I don't know. But that's another one. They have exclusive at GameStop. You can check that one out. But it's nice that they have these exclusive games. Some of them are like $20, and buying a $20 game like for a physical, that makes people smile. Definitely for a brand new game. So, anyways, guys, that's gonna do it for this video. Let me know what you think. Radical Reggie, and I will see you later.